Next month will mark 20 years since Hurricane Katrina devastated New Orleans. There were more than 50 levee failures, resulting in 80% of New Orleans and all of St. Bernard Parish flooding. More than 1,800 people were killed and damage totaled more than $108 billion. Well, today, the Levees.org organization dedicates itself to holding officials accountable for the levee protection system. They're actually hosting a gala to commemorate the anniversary of Katrina, and its founder, Sandy Rosenthal, joins us now with details. You know, we were talking during the break, you guys have just grown exponentially since the beginning, and that was in 2005, just months after the storm.
We got to work right away because the narrative was completely wrong. The whole world thought it was a storm that flooded New Orleans when it was actually engineering failure.
So kind of first, before we get into the gala, explain that failure and why you saw the resolve to do something about it.
Well, this was a catastrophe on the same scale of Titanic or 9/11 in terms of how many people died. So this was a bona fide catastrophe, and we felt it was important that everyone know the real reason that New Orleans flooded. It took a while, but we got that narrative changed. It used to be, oh, monster storm, city below sea level. No, those levees should have held.
And what experiences have you gotten when you go out and you tell this story and you bring forth this information?
Oh, initially people told me we didn't deserve help. We shouldn't be living here. New Orleans shouldn't be rebuilt. Remember that 20 years ago? Well, now the narrative has changed. I think most people know that the 62% of the American population live by levees, so this could happen to anyone. I mean, look at the flooding we've had recently with Helene and in Texas. So the narrative is now, no, engineering failure is a serious problem. We need to keep an eye on it.
And in this advocacy work that you do so well through the nonprofit, how have you seen change happen?
But by people paying attention to the right thing. You know, you can't be just rest assured everyone's going to take care of you, that the cavalry is coming. It's just asking the right questions. You don't have to know the answers, just ask the questions.
And one of your missions is actually holding the people accountable who are in charge of these things.
Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. The thing about a large organization, when they make mistakes, they make really big mistakes. And it's up to us, the people, to be keeping an eye on them, and that's what Levees.org has been doing.
All right, so fast forward, we got the gala coming up. So what is the importance here? The 20th anniversary, first time you've done it.
Well, not only is this the anniversary of the disaster, it's also the 20th anniversary of our little nonprofit, Levees.org, and we want for all of our supporters to know how much we appreciate them, because we couldn't have done anything without them.
And what can folks expect from this gala?
It's going to be really nice. It's going to be at the Cannery. Lieutenant General Russell Honore is keynote speaker. There'll be delicious food, presentations all night long, and an opportunity to reconnect.
And how can folks get tickets, or what's the process here?
Tickets are on sale right now on Eventbrite.
And how do you go about explaining your group or your organization, or nonprofit rather, to folks who may not be familiar with the levee system in New Orleans? Let's say they just moved here, for instance.
Well, they can rest assured that we have a brand new shiny system that works very, very well. It held up with Hurricane Ida. And so they needn't worry about that. But what I say is, yes, we have a great new system, but we should have had that system 20 years ago because it came at the cost of 1,400 lives.
And real quickly here, just to plug your book, you actually wrote a book on this because of the need that you saw.
Yes, the book is called Words Whispered in Water, and I got a surprise phone call from my publisher. They're going to reissue an anniversary edition of the book, which is coming out next month. So I'm very excited about that.
Happy to have you here. And again, the gala is happening next Saturday. It's going to be August 9th at the Cannery, as you mentioned. That's on Toulouse Street. All proceeds will benefit the work of Levees.org. That's the nonprofit. You can visit our website, WWLTV.com, for more information on that and the event, as well as the organization. Also, you can attend Sandy's discussion of life after Katrina at Octavia Books. That's going to be Octavia Street, August 27th from 6 until 8 p.m.